This is my entry into this year's Christmas tree challenge, and it is my first time doing a Christmas ornament. So we will see what we start with here. And this is the wood we're starting with. A certain somebody gave me a nice piece of wood when I bought the lathe. So we'll see how this goes. So we managed to go ahead and play with the blades. So we will see how this goes from here. So other than making a movement rail, we'll see if we have anything to show for this guy. Tool count's increasing now because now for this project I get to use my wood chisel set and mallet. Hard maple. Good Lord. So so far managed not to make it to the hospital or start a fire yet. So we'll continue on. We are sanded up to 300, and here is my fancy filing system for my sandpaper. And switched over to a 4-stick. So far it's actually working. So yay! I can tell you're as surprised as much as I am. Makes you the most nervous is actually hollowing out the inside. So far so good, and I got one of those handy dandy lights, so I can go ahead and put it in. So it actually did work. So whether this is recommended or not, this is the way I did it. So I got my chuck. I took off 2 of the jaws. So I took off these 2 here. It was too far apart to put the other smaller ones in. So 1 jaw here, 1 jaw there. Run down in between. Padded with a rubber glove. Let's see. Covered in blue tape. I've got a 1-inch, 2-inch. And then this stuff on here. The reason for the blue tape is just to cover it up, because otherwise this is the magic stuff. So thank you to my big sister for a Christmas present for a couple years ago. It worked out well. So, and I put the shield down on it. You can even see it running. So we got it fairly low, as low as my lathe goes. So, but really secure. So not a problem. Woohoo! And I was again, and here is where we are at. Sanded back to 300 again. Took off 2 marks that I had on here from gripping in the jaws, but very minor. It actually was just a minor depression. And if I hadn't told you, you wouldn't even notice it was there. So it's actually turning out a lot better than I expected. So I've already made my saw cut there and there, so then I'll hand sand on there. But at this point, so far things are looking good. So I got my safety gear on still. Now it'll time to be pop a finish on here and see on the other side. So at this point, let's see. So sanded up to 320, 330, whichever. I think it was 320. And finish on there is Captain Eddie's OB Shine Juice. Thank you, Captain. Love that stuff. And then that was followed up with Triple E, White Diamond, and Wax. So love the system. So I don't know if Don Pencil's still around. If you are, love to hear from you. But other than that, things are going well with this. I didn't think I would get an ornament out, so we'll go ahead and I'll have to side it still. It's really nice that this came from that. I was hoping to get some of this nice spalting in there. And actually this piece on here, really nice. So I got to turn it into something else. Thanks again, Aaron, for that. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. If you haven't seen any of my other videos, here is my grinder set up on there and other stuff. So thank you for coming and seeing my messy shop. It's small, tiny, but hey, I got her done. If I can get this up on the web. I'm back again. This was another failed attempt. I tried it. We just got a laser printer recently, and I'd heard that you can cut these little guys out, apply with some acetone, and rub it on, and transfer out to the wood. Well, it didn't work so good. I was using this little plastic candy test tube to use as a burnishing tool on there, and it wasn't working well. It only transferred part of the ink and didn't work well. And yes, I did print them backwards. Took me a bit to figure out the printer, but I printed out extras before that. So we went to plan B. So with that, I ended up cutting out one of the logos taped it on, and instead I used my engraver. So with the engraver on here, and this is one that I put together. I don't know if it's showing up very well, but it's a dental engraver. Two bad things about it. Sounds like a dentist drill, because it is. And this is a Pana Max Pack Sum 4 NSK brand. But takes these little bits on here, and I got bunches of them. So these were the ones that were recommended to me. I'll put a note on there to show which ones they are. Real easy. I'm not going to go into a bunch of detail, but I put a regulator together. I hook up my air on here, and I run it all the way to the max PSI 30 on here. From there I have a switch, turn it on, and it cobbled together, but goes to the handset, which is their original handset. And you can see I've cut off, or actually taped off, zip tied off a couple of the lines, so I'm not using all of the air lines. But it's loud. You have to wear hearing protection. The other thing you have to have is magnification. These are real inexpensive, but man, then I can actually see an engrave on there. So I'll just show you a little bit. So with that, I got my name and the year on there. So I will take some final pictures on there. But this will be my turn-in for 2016. Thank you very much. I've had a good time playing on here. Learned lots of stuff.